Hi everyone, to start out this look, I'm first applying my Revlon Color Stay foundation all over my face, and I'm just using a damp beauty blender to apply it, and I'm pressing it into my skin to make sure I get the most coverage. And then underneath my eyes, I'm using Loreals Magic Lumi Little Pen Corrector / Concealer, and I really loved it. It has really great coverage and it kind of dries kind of matte, and it doesn't really crease or move around. So after I press that into my skin, I'm going to set that into place with a pressed powder. Once that's set, I'm going to prime my eyelids with Bare Minerals Prime Time Eyelid Primer. And this is a really important step if you don't want your eyeshadow to crease, and it also helps the eyeshadow look more pigmented. The first shadow that I'm using is this shimmery purple, and I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelids, and I'm also going to bring that up into my crease. You can add as many layers as you want of this shadow just so it's a little bit more pigmented, and then I'm just going to take my Real Techniques fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend out the edges. In the creases of my eyelids, I'm using a really hot pink matte eyeshadow, and I'm using that with the same big fluffy brush that I used to apply the purple, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. And then I'm using Phloof from MAC, which is a really great highlighter kind of shadow, and I'm just going to apply that on my eyebrow bone and blend that down into the pink, and then I'm applying that on my inner corners as well. Down on my lower waterline, I'm just applying a white eyeliner pencil. This is from Pallodio. And then I'm just going to take Espresso from MAC on this really little brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to line the lower lash line and making sure that I don't get that into the white. Then to blend that out, I'm just using a smaller fluffy brush to make sure there's no harsh edges, and then I'm going to take a kind of cream shadow and just press that into the white to set that into place. To make the glitter stick onto my eyelids, I'm just using this silver glitter liner from Femme Couture, and I'm just going to tap that on, and it's really sticky, so the glitter just sticks right to it and it doesn't move. And this little purple glitter is from Sephora, and I'm just tapping that all over my eyelid. When you're applying your glitter liner, make sure you don't go into your crease because you want that to stay pink. And if you get any of the glitter falling all over your face, just use a large fan brush and that'll fan it right off. To line my eyes, I'm using Femme Couture's Baked Cake Liner, and I'm just creating a basic cat eye with that. And then over top of it, once I'm done creating it, I go over it with like a black liquid liner, and that just makes it darker and keeps it from flaking off. For my eyebrows, I'm using a really light brown eyeshadow, and I'm just going to fill them in lightly with an angled brush. Once I filled them in, I like to set them into place with this Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara, and then I just brush through it with a spoolie afterwards. Before I put on my false lashes, I'm just going to apply my mascara, and I'm going to put 2 coats on the top and on the bottom. Once the lash glue is tacky, I just apply that to my lash line, and then I adjust it with my fingers and tweezers. To finish off the face, I'm using Well Dressed Blush from MAC, and I'm just applying that right on the apples of my cheekbones and then blending it back. And then in the hollows of my cheeks, I'm just using an Avon bronzer in Warm Glow. And then with my damp beauty blender, I'm just going to kind of blend that out so there's no harsh lines. And then for my highlighter, I'm using the Balm's Mary Luminizer. And last but not least, I'm using Snob lipstick from MAC. And then on top of that, I'm using this Colorlicious lip gloss from Covergirl in Whipped Berry. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you for watching.